Low-key, I need to get some bloopers, so I'm gonna start this now. Okay. Hello, welcome back to my channel. So I just said that before, but I gotta get used to it because welcome to my YouTube channel. So in case you don't know who I am, which you probably don't, my name is Jemila. You might see me on Instagram or TikTok or on the socials as Miss Jemila. So I'm here because it is time for me to soft launch my YouTube channel. Yes, so I am finally starting my YouTube channel. And I say soft launch because it's giving I'm not ready for real, but I'm ready. And I'm gonna do it anyways. Like, even though I'm not 1000% like, yeah, I wanna do this right now, it's been on my mind for long enough that it's like, okay, just do it. Why not? Okay, like Nike, just do it. So that is what I'm doing today. So stay with me, okay? But yes, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna be showing you guys a little intro into what you guys can expect from my channel. And yeah, I hope you guys are happy to be here. Okay. So I just want to start off by talking about why YouTube, because there's so many other platforms out there. There's TikTok, there's Instagram, there's like so many options. Options are endless. There's long form content, there's short form content. But why did I choose YouTube? So me personally, I've always been a YouTube girl. Always, from day one. When I discovered YouTube, that was like my comfort space. That was like where I felt most comfortable. I was on YouTube before I was on Instagram. Well, a lot of people were, to be fair. But personally, I resonate more with YouTube because I like long form content. Like, I can't get down with Instagram Reels. I'm so sorry. Now, yes, that might sound hypocritical because I am a TikTok fiend, but I don't know. It's not the same. It's really not. So, like, me personally, I can definitely get down with a good TikTok. And yes, it's short, and I do see my attention span getting short. So, like, it definitely has its pros and its cons. But personally, I feel like at the end of the day, YouTube has a spot in my heart that TikTok just, it can only do so much, you know? So personally, I've always watched YouTube. I've always had like my go-to YouTubers that I like watching, and like I can get on YouTube, and personally, like I'd rather be on YouTube than Netflix, or I'd rather be on YouTube than watch a movie or a show. Like the only show I can really say with my chest that I'm consistent with is Love Island. Yeah. Mhm. That's the only show that I'll watch consistently. A movie, a show, like I might never finish it. I might just forget about it midway through. And that is why ultimately I resort back to YouTube. So I chose to start a YouTube because I really feel like when I was growing up watching YouTube, I was looking for like YouTubers who made it feel like I was watching like my older sister, or like they were giving me like big sister advice, or I could watch it and like, I don't know, it it's kind of giving only child, but I'm not an only child. But I'm like, the age gap goes crazy. So I had to learn how to figure out a lot of things by myself, let's just say. So I feel like, actually, I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. But I just feel like YouTube gave me like that sense of like community that I wanted, but like not in a weird way. Like I don't have like, you know how some people now be having some strange relationships with like people on the internet, like they be feeling so entitled and like those type of like people. I didn't necessarily feel that way. Like I knew at the end of the day, like I'm just watching somebody on the internet. Like it's not that deep. But it was nice to like, it was like comforting. Like I had my YouTubers that I would go to, like they were like my comfort channels. Like, you know how people have comfort shows. So it's kind of like that for me. So personally, I just want to be able to give somebody else that same experience and like give somebody else that same level of like comfort or like sisterly advice or like, I don't know, like I just want to be for somebody else what I wanted somebody to be for me. So I'm not saying I didn't find that, because there were definitely YouTubers that I was like, yeah, that's my girl. Like, I get down with her. But I definitely would say like, if I can get on YouTube and like not find anything to watch. If all the YouTubers that I like to keep up with have all posted already, or they don't have anything new and I've already watched everything out there, it's kind of like, now what? So yeah, people are like, ooh, YouTube is oversaturated. Oh, TikTok and social media and Instagram and all this, it's oversaturated, da 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 da. Like, I don't think it's possible to be oversaturated because nobody's out there doing it like you. Nobody's out here doing it like me. Okay, everyone has their own perspectives, their own takes, their own like things that make them unique. And at the end of the day, you and no two people in this world are gonna be the same. Like, it's just not possible. So I don't think it's oversaturated at all. And especially for Black women, it's not oversaturated. There can never be enough. There can never be too much. So that's that on that. But yeah, that's kind of what inspired me to start and take the leap, you know? And honestly, I'm making my YouTube videos for people who can resonate with my experience, I guess, and people who can resonate with things that I would like talk about and share. So honestly, if you feel like you could if you feel like you could relate to this, then you know this might be the channel for you. Just saying. So I'm making videos for if you're still figuring things out, if you're a dreamer, you have big dreams, big goals, big aspirations. I'm making my videos for if you're a little delulu, but you know you need the salulu. I'm making the videos for people who can resonate with my experience. If you're still figuring things out, if you feel like you've made mistakes along the way, if you feel like, you know, there's more out there for you to learn and explore, there's more out there for you to achieve, you have goals that you want to reach, you have things you want to do, a future that you see for yourself. If you don't see a future for yourself, go ahead and leave the page, log off now, just X out, click out, it's good. Or if you feel that way but you want to change that, then you can stick around. But ultimately, if you feel like there's more that you want out of your life, if you want to like inspiration for your goals, I don't know, if you feel like you can resonate to any of the things that I end up saying along the way throughout my channel, go ahead and subscribe. This one's for you, girl. But yeah, so I want to tell you guys a little bit about what you can expect from my channel. So that is not enough blush. Okay, yes, but as I was saying, so you're probably like, okay, you've said all this about who you make your video for, who's your target audience, blah 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 blah. Who cares though? Who the hell are you? And you know, that's so valid. That is so valid. So let me tell you who I am. So my name is Jemila. I'm 23 years old. I am currently doing my master's degree in public health. I'm really passionate about maternal and child health. That's kind of my area of concentration. So I've been in school. I did my bachelor's, got that degree already. Now I'm working on my master's. And honestly, I feel like there's a lot to me as a person. Like, there's a lot of layers. Very multifaceted, I will say that. Currently, I have my own business, Topical Blends, and I don't believe in saying support my small business or I have a small business, because I don't think my business is destined for small. I don't think my business is destined for just staying in the small business circle. So therefore I won't address her as such. Okay. But yeah, let me give it a little spray. I feel like that applied so nicely. But yeah, so I'm 23 years old. I am doing my master's degree. From Sierra Leone. Okay, you know what's up, West Africa. I really love makeup. I learned how to do my makeup in the summer of 2016. Everybody be like, oh, summer 2016, that was a time, like, oh my gosh, like, I wish I could go back. Like, guys, in summer 2016, I looked cray-cray, okay? I looked cray-cray. I had flashback. I was doing flashback tests. That's what I was doing in summer 2016. But let me tell you, it all paid off because I know how to do my makeup now. And you know how like people are like, oh, when special occasions come up, that's when they'll like go to somebody to get their makeup like done by somebody. I don't think I'll do that. Like for formal in 8th grade, I got my makeup done. Probably would have got it done for prom too if I had one. Shout out class of 2020. But yeah, honestly, now I don't think I would do that. Honestly, I like how I do my makeup. I don't know, something about just the way that I do things. Call me a control freak if you want, but it's a skill, it's a passion, and I love it. But yeah, I really love makeup. I love like lifestyle videos. Personally, the type of content that I like to watch on YouTube is like self-development, lifestyle vlogs. I did used to watch a lot of makeup content, but I actually don't anymore, because not necessarily because, but I feel like when I was in my peak of watching makeup videos, it was because I was still in my learning phase. So I would watch because I truly was trying to learn from these people. I wanted to know how to do my own makeup. So I was like, let me go listen to these girls who know how to do their makeup and learn from them. And that's what I did. And I took what I needed and I did. So I don't really watch makeup videos anymore. It actually takes a lot out of me to watch them. If I do watch makeup, I'd rather watch a short form content with makeup. I'd rather watch a reel or a YouTube short or a TikTok on makeup. But to just sit down and watch like a full-blown YouTube video about makeup, that's a bit hard for me now. But honestly, what you can expect to see from me is just me figuring out my life. Like, I'm in my 20s, I'm still figuring out life. There's a lot of pressure sometimes to like have everything all mapped out and planned out and to know your life plans and your life goals to a T. But honestly, I just don't think that's the most realistic, if I'm being really honest. So a lot of times the like advice or things that people tell you, at least in like everyday real life, I feel like it's kind of hard to relate to that when you're like, but I'm still figuring things out and I'm still doing this and I'm still doing that. So honestly, no pressure. That's what I'm about. No pressure. I'm just gonna take things day by day, go with the flow. Not too much go with the flow though. Like, I'm going with a flow that is purposeful. We don't just go with the flow for no reason. That's crazy. But where's my blush? But yeah, honestly, life can just be really hard to juggle sometimes. Like, I feel like sometimes I'm like, bro, what am I doing? Like, what is happening? Or like, you just get curveballs. I feel like a big part of life is there will always be something coming at you when you least expect it. Always expect the unexpected. If things are going real calm and cool and collected for a while, something's gonna come shake that up. Don't worry. Don't you worry, okay? So it's kind of just about navigating these things, rolling with the punches, you know? Yes, I'm a blush on the nose girl. Not too much though. But yeah, I just feel like rolling with the punches, going with the flow, but an intentional flow is a really big part of what I will be like showing on my channel. I just want to speak to people who can relate to that. If you in your 20s and you're going through it and you just want to know, you just want to be real, just going with the flow. You can relate with me. I can relate with you. Yeah, I know a lot of times also when people make like content, they just show you the highlight reels of their life, and it's very easy to do that. I'm gonna try to not do that though. I'm gonna try to be more transparent, show y'all the great things, of course, and also show you the downs, the ups, the downs, the ebbs, the flows, as they say. But yeah, some things about me, because y'all are probably like, okay, but I still don't know who you are. What are some of my hobbies? I like to read. I definitely fell off of my reading bag, and I'm definitely trying to get back into that. So I have been reading a lot more lately. I just got into audiobooks. That was never something that I was really keen on, but now I'm kind of like, okay, I see the hype. So yeah, I've been reading a lot of audiobooks lately. I like to crochet. I need to start a new project actually, but I like to crochet, I like to read, I like to travel. I really like to travel. I need to get my bag up so I can travel, but I do like to travel. I like to do my makeup, as you can see. Love hanging out with friends and family, and yeah, honestly, I feel like that's a pretty well-rounded description. But yeah. But yeah, here's the final look. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It was probably really short, but I did that on purpose because breaking news, I'm a yapper. So I was like, let me, ease into it, because they don't even know who I am for real. How you gonna sit down and listen to somebody yap and you don't even know who they are? You listen to just anybody? Really? Not too much on y'all. But I will say I'm so glad that you guys have watched this far. If you have, you can also expect to see entrepreneurial videos. I love to take you guys on my journey through entrepreneurship. I've already been on this for like a while, but definitely as I grow more into it, I want to bring you guys along and document that journey. So this is kind of going to be like my little digital scrapbook or whatever. So stay tuned if you're interested. I hope you guys enjoyed this first video of mine, and please stay tuned for more that I have to come. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to know some more things, if you want a Q&A type of vibe, you can definitely ask, but I'm not gonna just do that unprovoked but yeah. Please subscribe if you're into the type of things that I talked about or that I will be talking about in the future. If you have any questions, let me know. Please like the video. Subscribe if you want to. You don't have to. And stay tuned for more. Bye. Oh, one more thing. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at miss.jemila, just like my YouTube channel. And yeah, stay tuned. Bye. Okay, I gotta see if I need to leave this like tracking thing on or if I should turn it off, if it'll be like too distracting. But yes, get into it. Okay, I need to focus and look at the camera. Okay. Wow, I think I was born for this. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me be serious now. Okay. Hello. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. Let's get into it, okay? Wow, this is a lot harder than I thought. I think it's the multitasking actually. Wow. This takes a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. No, I'm kind of sweaty now. But my back hurts. Sorry. But yes. Thank you for watching this video.